Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and for today's video we are going to be doing a weekend reading vlog, or rather I am. Let's talk about my TBR. I have a few books right in front of me that I want to try and read. I'm in a really big reading mood right now, which hasn't happened in a while, so we're just kind of going with it, and I'm going to read as much as I possibly can. There were a couple different directions that I was considering taking this reading vlog, and I'm still not sure which direction I want to go in. So basically I was thinking about doing a reading romance and just reading romance all weekend because I'm currently in the middle of 2 books and I'm in a huge romance mood. So that's an option. Or another video that I really want to do is reading all of the unread graphic novels on my graphic novel shelf. There are only 4 of them and I could definitely get that done in a weekend. So I don't know, I do want to do some secret TBR videos, and those are 2 of the ideas that I have. If I do the graphic novel one, then I can't do that one again because I will have run out of graphic novels. But the romance one, even if I do read these 2 books this weekend, the 3 books I guess, then it's not that big of a deal because I have other romances on that list that I was considering doing for that video. So I might read some graphic novels and start filming that other secret TBR video, which I guess won't be so secret now, and give all of my thoughts and everything on that. But I don't know. So many things are going through my head, and I really like secret TBR videos, and so I want to do a couple, and I feel like I have some really good ideas for them, but the problem is I don't stick to TBRs and I have a really hard time telling myself to read stuff. So either way, let's talk about what I'm currently reading. All of the secret TBR stuff aside, since I've talked for so long already. By the way, like I said, it's Friday. It is currently February 5th. I don't have school on Fridays, and I was going to update you earlier, but I just didn't get around to it. I was listening to my audiobook, excellent segue, Take a Hint, Dani Brown by Talia Hibbert, which I have been enjoying. Right now it's a 4-star read. I'm not super necessarily invested, particularly in the male love interest character. I'm just not super invested in. His name is Zafir, and I really do like him. He's a very sweet guy. I also just don't really like the steamy scenes in this one for whatever reason. I'm just not into the way that they're written. Not for me. What I am loving about this book though is Dani Brown, specifically how hardworking she is, even though she works a lot and doesn't really allow herself sleep and definitely needs to take care of herself, which I feel like is something both characters have realized and are actively working on. I just love how driven she is. I love it so much. It's honestly motivating. Her work ethic is amazing, and she's not willing to let a man get in the way of that or slow her down for that, and if they have in the past, she's just cut them off. Also, Dani is bisexual, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a man, just any romantic partner. So she's not really into relationships, and it's a fake dating thing because I'm sure you've all heard this synopsis before, but basically Zafir rescues her from a fire, even though it was a fire drill, but still he rescues her and he's carrying her out fireman style, and there's a video taken and this hashtag goes crazy. Everybody thinks that they're a couple, and so they fake date because it's really good for him and something that he has going on, and she wants a friend with benefits, and they're both really attracted to each other, so they decide to fake date and then also be friends with benefits. But along the way they start developing feelings, even though it's against the rules for them, and so yeah, I am enjoying this. I also really like the representation of anxiety, particularly the fact that it's coming from Zafir rather than Dani, because I feel like a lot of the time when mental health is, I feel like a lot of the time masculine characters in general don't really show that much emotion, but especially when it comes to mental illness, I don't think I've ever seen that really, and I could just need to broaden my reading. I think that's definitely a big part of it, which is one of my goals for the year. But enjoying this. I will probably finish it tonight because I'm listening to it on 2x speed, and I have like maybe 2.5 hours left to listen to, so I think I'm going to listen to that after I'm done filming this clip. And then the other book that I'm currently reading, and I'm physically reading, which is shocking for me because I haven't physically read anything like a novel in what feels like a while. Party of Two by Jasmine Guillory. I'm currently 53 pages into this, and I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait to start reading it again. So once I'm done with Take a Hint, Dani Brown, I'm going to pick this up because I'm seriously so in love with it. We're following Olivia Munro, who is this is the 5th book in a series, but they're companion novels. You can read them out of order if you want to. So the first book in this series is called The Wedding Date. We're following the main like female love interest in that book. We're following her sister in this, and she runs into a senator at a hotel bar, doesn't recognize him. They're total strangers. They hit it off really well, start flirting, and then by chance they have another encounter later on, and he is able to like he finds out where she works because it's like said in that conversation, and he like sends her something from the first conversation they had that was mentioned, and she can't decide right now if he's interested or not, but she's thinking that maybe he is. They just went on their first date, and I love the banter between them. I love both of their characters individually. I love Jasmine Guillory's writing. It's so good, and I can't wait to read whatever romance she like publishes next because they're just so good. And then another book that I'm considering reading is Undercover Bromance by Lyssa Kay Adams. I've been wanting to read this one ever since I picked it up. Honestly, ever since I finished the first book in this series, which I read in August of 2020, so it's been a while. I love this series, and the 4th and maybe final book, I hope not because I love this series, is coming out this year. So I want to catch up on them so I can read that with everybody else because I just love these, and I'm obsessed with all of their covers. I just love them. And then for the graphic novels that I'm considering reading, we have Check Please, book 2. This is another one that has just been staring at me and I really want to get to. And then this one is like more of a maybe thing, but that's Moonstruck Volume 3. Honestly, if I'm thinking about it now, I probably won't get to this one, but I just kind of set it up here because if I'm gonna do the graphic novel, like finishing all of the graphic novels, then maybe I will, but I don't know. So those are my options. Other things that I have to do this weekend, honestly nothing. I need to do a little bit of work for my online class, but I worked on it yesterday, so I'm feeling okay about that, and the module only started 4 days ago and we have 2 weeks to do it. I finished the other quizzes that I needed to do, and the only thing really that I can think of, the Super Bowl is happening this weekend and we're watching that, my family and I are, so that will be fun. I don't typically watch football, but I do kind of enjoy it, so I'm excited about that. And then tonight, a couple of my friends are coming over because one of our friends is having a really hard time, so we just want to comfort her, and we've all been like really safe, and I honestly like haven't seen anyone but them in quite a while, so I feel comfortable being around them, and I don't see them often, so yeah. Plus, like I said, she's going through a really hard time and doesn't want to be alone, which I understand. Also, before I end this clip, even though I know it's literally so long already, I posted my mental health video today, and I, from the bottom of my heart, just want to say thank you for all of the feedback that I've gotten. It's been nothing but positive, and I'm sure negative things will come, because they often do when people post things like that, which is unfortunate, and that's to be expected, but it shouldn't be. But seriously, thank you. You guys have been so kind, and most of you had said that that video really helps, which is mind-blowing to me, because to me, I just cried for 30 minutes to a camera, and it was like sad to edit and watch over and over again to make sure I didn't say anything wrong. And so I don't know necessarily how that helped. Like, it just feels like I was complaining for 30 minutes, and I don't like doing that, but you guys have said that it helps, and that's what I wanted it to do. I just didn't know how it would. But that makes me really happy, and everyone's like telling me that I'm so brave, and it doesn't really feel like a brave thing. Vulnerable, for sure. For sure. But I don't really feel brave. But I appreciate everyone telling me that it was. Because I would honestly be saying the same thing if anyone else posted a video like that. So I understand, but at the same time, because like I posted it, it's like I don't deserve all of this like love and affection. I seriously appreciate it so much. That was a hard video for me to post, as I've said numerous times, but I appreciate all of the really positive feedback, and I appreciate it if you clicked on it and watched the whole thing, because I don't think it was an easy thing to watch. It certainly wasn't easy for me to watch, even though I was the one talking. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and read before my friends get here. I think they're coming at like 9 or so. I'm gonna try and read as much as I possibly can, and then I will talk to you later. Apologies for this angle. I typically use my like tripod ring light contraption to like do these updates now, since I have it and I'm obsessed with it, but it really scares my dog and she's sitting right at my feet, so not gonna disturb her. But I have an update for you guys. It is currently 7:14 p.m. And I finished Take a Hint Dani Brown, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy it, and I'm actually excited for the next one. I didn't like Get a Life Chloe Brown, and if you saw my December wrap-up from 2019, then you like will have heard some of my thoughts about it. But I did really enjoy Take a Hint Dani Brown a lot, and I'm really excited for Actor Age Eve Brown, so which comes out in March, and I'm gonna add that to my most anticipated releases for 2021. I think I'm gonna post that video later this month. I know it's late, but we still have a decent amount of the year left, so also ignore my hair, please. It's a little crazy. But yeah, so that's my 8th book of the year, and now I'm going to sit and read Party of Two for a little bit. I might get a snack. I don't know if I'm hungry or not right now, if I'm honest. I think I am, though. I just genuinely, I don't know. So I might wait a little bit to see what exactly I want. But yeah, I'm gonna read and I will check in later. But first book for the reading vlog is done. Yes, I'm wearing a tank top. And yes, it's snowing outside. Both can be true. Hi guys, it is currently Saturday now. I didn't update you much last night because I didn't really have that much of an update. I think I told you that I finished Take a Hint Dani Brown, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were parts that made me laugh out loud. I really loved both of our main characters, but I just didn't feel like completely attached and enamored with them, so it didn't quite make it to a 5 out of 5 stars, but still thoroughly enjoyed it. So, but as for a reading update on Party of Two, I am currently 84 pages into this one. So I didn't read tons last night. I read like 30 pages, but like I said, I had some friends coming over, and needed to give them my full attention. I read a little bit before they got here and a little bit after they left, and I'm still freaking loving this, and I plan to continue to read it today. One of my friends from last night is coming over again today because she just can't be alone right now, which is totally fine. So we're gonna try and distract her a little bit. I just finished filming a recommendations video that will be, I think, the next video that you see after this one, so that's good. And I think right now I'm going to try and film one more video for the upcoming week after you're seeing this. I'm trying to get all of my videos like done and edited so that I'm not stressing about them like the week of and trying to film them, because I've planned them all out. So I think I'm going to film right now and talk about that video. I'm gonna do that video quickly before my friend gets here. I don't think I really have anything else to update you on. Oh my god, I didn't take my medicine. Okay, I'm gonna go take my medicine and then I'm going to film. Update, it's like an hour later or something, and I don't really feel like filming, so I'm going to be nice to myself and not do it. I might do it a little bit later, but I'm gonna be nice to myself right now and give myself a break, which might seem minuscule, but I don't do that. So I'm recording my progress in prioritizing myself, even the little baby steps. I do feel like reading though, but first I'm going to eat and put socks on because my feet are really cold and I haven't eaten yet today and it's like 1:30. So, rip. But yeah, so just wanted to document that moment. Hello everyone, happy Super Bowl Sunday. It is currently February 7th, I almost said 1st. It's Sunday and I've had a pretty slow day so far. Yesterday I spent a good majority of my day with my friend. I didn't get home until like 11:30-ish, I think. But I do have a little bit of a reading update because I did end up reading some of this today. As you saw in the previous clip, I am currently on chapter 7 and page 96, and I also just edited what I had so far of this vlog. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I also showered and made my bed, and I have eaten today. I had a video go up today, so I've just been kind of like looking at that, making sure that I don't have any comments that I need to respond to. But it's also kind of like a gloomy day, which it probably doesn't look like it because I'm using natural lighting right now and it looks fine, but the clouds have been coming in and out all day, and so that has definitely affected my mood. You're sassy. You're sassy. You're a sassy girl. You're sassy. Look at her, she thinks she's the queen of friggin' everything. She kind of is, but we don't tell her that. Look at that face. This is the quality dog content that I know you're all actually here for. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying that I am more tired than I have been for the past week, and maybe that's because I've been really working hard this week. That probably sounds like I'm so lazy, but I had multiple really productive days this week, and with my mental health I get physically tired very, very quickly when I'm not doing well with my mental health, obviously. And so I think the fact that I've like worked myself as much as I have is kind of like a little bit taxing on my body, and my body needs a slow day, which is fine, and I'm happy to do that. I'm really tired. But I also like want to be productive and I want to push myself. So it's like really hard to not beat myself up over it or just ignore my body and be like, no, we're going. So I'm trying to be nicer to myself, but it's kind of hard because my brain is saying something very different. And also, I'm sorry if you don't like kind of like the self-praise talks that I've been including lately, but I feel like I need to hear them, especially like I'll be editing or something, and it's a nice reminder that like I did a lot, and I feel like I need to tell people so it like validates it, even though it like that's not what should be validating my emotions. But I don't know, it feels good when other people are like, yeah, like you should be proud of that, because sometimes I'm like, I got out of bed today, that's not impressive. But sometimes that is like, I deserve a medal. But I don't know, let me know if you guys like that or if you don't want me to include it. But also let me know if you want more dog content, because I've been trying to put more of that in my vlogs, because number one, I want to have those to like look back on, but also I have 4 dogs. Like I should be showing them to the world, because I feel like seeing animals de-stresses a lot of people. It certainly helps me, and I feel like it breaks up the amount of talking that I do in every clip. So, but like I said, I edited what I have so far of this video. I'm not gonna make myself do any homework today for my online class. It's just not gonna happen. This weekend, reading wise, has not been as productive as I've wanted it to be, but that's okay. I've still enjoyed my time this weekend. I don't know that I'm going to get to the graphic novel, because like I mentioned in the beginning, I want to do a separate reading vlog for that, and like secret TBR, even though it's not so secret anymore. That's fine. I still have a bunch of other videos that are like secret TBRs and I haven't talked about. Yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. I think I'm gonna edit this clip. I might take a nap because football starts at 6:30. The Super Bowl does, and we have a bunch of snacks, which I'll do a cute montage of. Yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. If you watch football, let me know what team you're rooting for. I literally don't even know who's playing. I just kind of enjoy watching the sport and like what's going on. I mean, I like barely know what's going on, but I like the competitive like feel. I get like an adrenaline rush when I watch it, because I used to play soccer. And so when I watch a soccer game, it's really bad because I'm very tempted to like run on the field. Football, I don't really know that much about, so I can just be like, oh yeah, go. I'll check in with you guys later, probably do a nice montage of the game. Do you have any final thoughts?
You're cute girl, it's so cute. I like to drink to myself, so I'ma have another no. I don't need a hand to hold tight.
You guys, I'm a freaking idiot, and I just deleted the outro clip to this vlog. So it's the next day. I apologize. It's probably for the best though, honestly, because I was in a terrible mood last night when I filmed the outro clip, so you probably don't want to watch that anyway. So I'm just going to wrap up this vlog really quickly and say goodbye to you guys. So I finished Take a Hint, Dani Brown. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I feel like I talked about it a lot, so I'm not going to recap my thoughts all over again. Then I made decent progress in Party of Two by Jasmine Guillory. When I updated you last night, I was on page 130, but I read a little bit this morning and I got to page 169. So decent progress. I bet I read a little over like 110 pages. So I feel good about that, and I will hopefully finish it this upcoming week. I feel good that I was physically reading, because I haven't really been physically reading much of anything. I know I was really ambitious with the TBR at the beginning of this video, but I just ended up having a lot less time than I predicted I would, which is fine. So With that, I'm going to leave you. I hope you're all doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.
Don't need a love that's all mine, but sometimes